We've got brilliant minds all over the world, but how do we make sure their best ideas don't get lost or stuck behind borders? Today, we're going to dig into a blueprint designed to solve that exact problem, the Researcher Global Network.
I mean, it's a huge question, right? We have experts working on incredible things, but they're often stuck in their own labs, their own countries, their own little bubbles. So how do you break down those silos and really connect the dots to tackle the big challenges we're all facing?
Well, that's where this document comes in. It introduces this idea of the Researcher Global Network, which is a platform built specifically to bridge those gaps and get people from all over the world collaborating.
So, what would make a super busy researcher, someone who's already drowning in deadlines and grant proposals, decide to join something like this? The source material lays out the core benefits, and it shows a really clear path from just connecting with people to making a real impact. What's really cool about this is how it maps out a kind of journey. It all starts with the connection, building a community with experts you probably would have never met otherwise. From there, it moves into active collaboration, where you're sharing knowledge and sparking new ideas. And the final step? Actually working together on real, impactful international projects. It's basically a three-step path from hello to innovation.
But let's be real. Innovation can sometimes just be a buzzword. So the real question is, what does this collaboration actually produce? Does all this teamwork lead to tangible, high-quality results that actually push science forward? And you know what? The document has the receipts. It lays out some very concrete examples of high-impact research papers that were published directly because of these international collaborations. Let's take a look at the first one.
So this first example, it tackles something we all live through, one of the biggest global disruptions in modern history. The image here really captures that mood, right? A world just grappling with a massive health crisis that sent huge shockwaves through the economy.
Whoa, okay, that's a mouthful of a title, right? But it tells you something really important right off the bat. The scale here is huge. This isn't some small study. They were looking at the massive financial ripple effects of the pandemic across totally different economic systems.
And this is where we get into the nitty-gritty. This paper was published in the Borsa Istanbul Review, which is a top-tier Scopus Q1 index journal. That's a huge stamp of quality in the academic world. And check out the team behind it, researchers from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Hungary. This is exactly the kind of cross-border teamwork the network is all about.
But this network isn't a one-trick pony. This second example completely shifts focus, moving from global markets to a deeply human issue. It just goes to show you the incredible range of topics these collaborations can cover.
So here, they're digging into another critical global issue, financial inclusion. Making sure that everybody has access to affordable financial tools. This study specifically looks at how fintech, financial technology, was used to empower women in Indonesia, especially during the pandemic.
Okay, now this is what really showcases the power here. Once again, it's published in a highly respected Scopus Q1 journal, so we know the quality is top-notch, but just look at this list of collaborating nations. We've got authors from Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Hungary, the Netherlands, and Spain. That's 6 countries, all bringing their unique expertise together on one project. It's just a powerful demonstration of this network in action.
Okay, so the vision is clear, and the results are pretty impressive. If any of this has sparked your interest, you're probably wondering, all right, how do I get involved? Well, the document makes that next step super clear.
It all starts with a simple point of contact. You can hop over to their website to find out more about the organization behind all this, and their email is right there if you have direct questions about the network. And for anyone who's ready to just dive in, this link is your direct entry point. This is where you can join the conversation, find potential collaborators, and really become a part of this global research community. And that really is the final compelling thought this document leaves us with. The next big breakthrough in finance or medicine or social science could just be waiting for the right minds from different corners of the world to connect. What problems could you help solve? It's a really powerful idea to think about.